What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Six Figure Morning Show, where we give you the best advice in business and life. Thank you guys. Hell of a live last night. Good live last night, man. You guys, it was fun, entertaining. I enjoyed it. If you've never jumped on the live, there's every Sunday at 5 p.m. And then I'm going to start doing just random pop-up lives during the week. So you guys might catch me at lunchtime or, maybe early morning or late afternoon or whatever it is during the week. I don't know. I don't have a set schedule for during the week right now. I will figure that out if I have to. If more people get active with it. But hell of a live every Sunday night, 5 p.m. Central Time, U.S. Central Time, Nashville time. For those out of country, it's Nashville. Great live, man. No complaints. I enjoyed it. Had a great time. We always have a great community. Dropped a lot of gems in there. A lot of freaking gems were dropped in the live. So anyways, moving forward, I was sitting down and I was reading the comments, trying to gather a little inspiration. I was thinking about answering some questions from the comment section. And there was one, Lord, I done lost it now, but there was one in here and it asked for my top 3. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Anail, Aneiyel. He says, hey, you really give the best advice for business and life. I appreciate it. Question, what 3 top rules should a 30-year-old man live by? I'm turning 30 in March and looking for some advice. Live. Turning 30 in March, you're looking for some advice, man. There's plenty of cliche things out there that anybody could tell you. But as I sat there and thought about your question, I don't know if there are 3 top rules, but I thought about 3 things that might help you. And one of those is that by 30, I think you really need to realize, if you haven't yet, then learn it now, that everything you've been taught is a lie. Everything. And as some of you guys, it puzzles me, but I get it, man. I get it. I do understand. You're very wrapped up in the system. You're very blue-pilled. You're very blue-pilled, and we're not talking red pill relationship right now. I mean, there you could go that, but you're very blue-pilled, just the way the world works. And that's why some of you are so stuck on, the Dave Ramsey method, and you can't see anything past that. That's why whenever I give the cash heavy advice, some of you hit me so hard with, this dude doesn't know what he's talking about, just follow Dave Ramsey. Like, no, guys, Dave Ramsey is going to keep you broke. He's giving you what the institution says you should do. He is 100% institutionalized. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be any more clear than that. It's going to keep you broke. Gone are the days of working at a job for 30 years. Gone are the days of staying with one employer, one company, investing in one 401k with the same place for 30 years. Those days are gone. If you're fortunate enough to have that right now, good for you, but most people will not. Most people will not. You could go put a decade in at Amazon. They'll let you go for being one of the highest paid employees. I've seen it happen. I've witnessed it. I've had it almost happen to me, pretty much, to where they didn't just fire me, but they basically just kind of ran me off. They're like, hey, man, this dude's making too much money. Get him out of here. I know that's what happened. And I've had to go through things like that. So I've worked at chemical plants that just shut down, went bellied up and shut down. I've watched Goodyear Tire go under. I've watched all kinds of things, not the whole company, but I've watched plants be closed. All you guys have. If you've been around by 30 years old, look at what's going on around you and realize it can 100% happen to you. Everything that you're going through, or everything that you see other people go through, 100% you can go through. Don't ever think you're a special unicorn out there in the world, that it will not happen to you, because it very much so can. All right. Not to make it morbid, but I mean, you got to just be real with yourself. I know that we all see things of people, car wrecks, cancer, this, that, and you're like, man, that sucks. But deep down, you're glad that it's not you. I want you to be fully aware that your time's coming. In some form, your time is coming. One day it will be you. One day it will be you getting that doctor's call saying that, this is going on with you, or the wreck, or whatever it is, anything. So stop living for other people. I wish I'd have learned that younger, to not live for other people. I wish I'd have learned it to not care what other people think, to march to the beat of my own drum. If I would have had more self-confidence, if I would have been more self-aware, if I would have turned off the noise and quit trying to impress a bunch of people that didn't give a shit about me, that aren't even in my life now. You know, you spend your young years trying to impress so many people and they're not there. Look at everybody that's 40, 50 years old. Leave a comment below. Like, any majority of the people that you grew up with, that you were worried about, are not even a factor in your life. So you'll spend your teenage years, your 20s, your early 20s, your late 20s trying to impress people. In my 30s, I definitely got out of that. In my 30s, I definitely quit caring what people thought of me, especially when I ended up losing all my money, being basically homeless, having nothing, having to go wash dishes at Texas Roadhouse. I really had to humble myself, and I didn't give a shit what anybody thought of me, because there's nobody coming to save me, man. So maybe there's another one. I'm getting way off topic now. I had these 3 rules wrote down, but now we're just talking. So there's another one for you, man. And nobody's coming to save you. If you haven't figured that out by now, you need to get serious. The younger you are, the younger you figure these things out, the faster, I don't know, man. The faster you will get to where you're going. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody cares if your rent's due. Nobody cares if your light bill is due. Nobody gives a shit about any of that. If you've made it this far, smash that like button. All right. Me getting on YouTube is a way that now I smash the like button. I used to be just like you guys. I'd watch a video and click off of it and go. But now when I realize the power of that like button, that's just a tip. That's just a free tip. It is nothing to you, but it means the world to them. Once I realize that for myself, I always hit that like button. If I find any value in what somebody's saying, or if they've done anything, if they've answered my question, anything, hit the like button. You don't want to give them money, man, just hit the like button. That right there is a game changer for a content creator. And that's something that I have learned. So if you got a channel, you want your channel to grow, help other people grow theirs, hit that like button. There's a tip for you going into your 30s, because right now social media is not going to end. It is not ending. It will be here forever. This is a baby and it is still going to grow. So the like button is about to become a major part of your life. If you're 18 years old and you've made it this far in this video, listen to me when I say you're 20 years old, you're 30 years old in this video, 50 years old, and you're going to live to be 85. The like button has become a major part of your life. If you have somebody you like, you could support them by hitting that button. Moving forward though, man, I'm going to dive deep now into the 3 rules that I wrote down on here. Everything you've been taught is a lie. We're cooking now, baby, cooking with peanut oil. Everything you have been taught is a lie. It's all designed to keep you spinning your wheels, to keep you wrapped up in the system, 100%. Buy a home on credit, go get a bank loan, a 30-year mortgage, interest rates, credit cards, all that shit is designed for you to borrow and spend more than you make, to keep you showing up at a company or any company, to be a cog in the wheel, to keep producing products, any products. I don't care, but you are 100% designed. I carry no debt. I'm 100% debt free. I carry no debt, and I just do not overextend myself. Once I realized that everything was a lie, that I was fed a lie, this is why I don't follow the Dave Ramsey advice. It's not bad advice. It will make you a millionaire if you start it young enough, you do the compound interest, all that stuff. It will 100% work for you. That's not the lifestyle I want. I'm a creative. I'm a business owner. Once I realized who I was, figure out who you are. The faster you can learn that everything you've been taught is a lie and is designed to keep you in the system, all those posts and those memes that people make those are not lies. Sitting in school, losing your creativity, sitting at a desk and not going out into the world to play, created by Rockefeller, this and that. He wanted a world of workers, not a world of free thinkers, yada, yada, yada. All that stuff's not a lie. That stuff is real. That's why schools are 100% institutionalized. They strip you. They strip you naked of any form of creativity. They say they're not building you up to go out on your own. I think they do offer a foundational level, but schools are designed for you to go into the workforce. It's what they're designed for. Everything around you is a lie. The faster you can learn that, the faster you will start moving forward into your own life and becoming your own person, your own sovereign citizen, however you want to look at that. You got to start creating your own way, stepping out of the system. I would advise any young man or woman out there to figure out what they're good at and hone those skills. Work for somebody else, stack your cash, develop those skills, develop those freaking communication skills, that work-life balance, work ethic type of stuff. Go develop that for sure. Go develop all of that. But at the end of it all, you need to be figuring out your exit. You need to have an exit plan to take care of yourself. Retirement is a myth. There's no such thing as a retirement. You will never retire. You will never make enough money to retire. You're going to have to play the game. Imagine if AI really rolled out and they started offering universal basic income and they just paid you the bare minimum to survive. You're still going to have, if you want more, you're going to have to do more. There's no such thing as a retirement. So when I hear people talk about they're going to retire, that's a joke. That's a laugh. That's a hoot. Ha ha. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to retire, man. There's no such thing as a retirement. Even if you woke up with $100 million right now, your job now is to maintain that money, because as fast as you made $100 million, you can end up going broke, especially in today's world. Your job now is to maintain that money through business, stocks, and real estate. Sure, you can go trust somebody else to maintain that money for you, but can you really? Look at how many actors and musicians have went broke because of bad accountants, bad business deals, bad partners. Your job now is to maintain that money. So yeah, you might be operating and playing at a different level, but there is no retirement. Instead of going out here and laboring with your body, doing physical labor, you're now laboring with your mind. You're in mental labor, mental hell. Sometimes working with your mind is harder than working with your body. That's why a lot of physical jobs are low pay, because it is harder to use your mind than it is your body. Not saying that's right. I don't really agree with that, but I'm being honest. I've working in both sides. I've worked as a very hard construction laborer and then working as a business owner. It is harder to be a business owner than it is to be the laborer. The laborer, all you worried about is what times break. That's it. The owner, you're freaking worried about, am I going to make payroll? Am I going to make rent? Am I going to be able to feed my family today? You're worried about a lot of other things. So that's why the owners get the reward. So you shouldn't hate on the owner of a business, because a lot of people can't stomach that. Another thing is this is something, man, that I just came up with this morning, but I think it's very true, is listen with your ears, but believe with your eyes. A lot of people talk a lot of shit and they do not have anything to back it up. And I don't need to see money. I don't need to see cars, but I need to see, if you're telling me that how to work out and you're fat, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. I'll listen to you, but I'm damn sure gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you go into Planet Fitness or some of these, or some of these gyms here, you go into these places and their trainer is like some little skinny ass white dude. And he's got, sticks for arms, little bitty ass legs. He can't bench press shit. He can't do anything. And that's 100%. You go into Planet Fitness and their trainer wearing his t-shirt, trainer or personal trainer or whatever the damn thing says, and he's like trying to show you the equipment and he's got no body. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude's got no body, and it's like, man, you're telling me how to work out and that's garbage, guys. It's a joke. Listen with your ears. Sure, I'll take your advice on how to properly use the equipment, but I can't take any advice from that guy. Listen with your ears, but believe with your eyes. Look at what people do. Look at who they are. Look at their work ethic. Look at the way they dress. Look at this. Yeah, the stuff coming out of their mouth, they could talk a good game, but look at who they are. Look at what they're capable of. Damn it, I got this light too bright. Look at who they are. Look at what they're capable of. Look at what they're actively doing on a daily basis. Who are they? What are they doing? Are they getting up 3 a.m, going for a run, and then going to work and then telling you how to fix your life? That might be somebody to listen to. Things are aligning. Does it align? What you see, does it match with what they say? The things that you see them doing, does it match with what you hear them saying? Does everything align? The discipline, the execution, all these things have to align. When a person gives me advice, I have to take an accountability of who they are, what their life is, and do they have a life that I want to live? Are they doing what I want to be doing? You know, there's a few exceptions to that rule, because I have met some what used to be high net worth individuals that fail. So I will kind of listen to them. I have met high net worth individuals that have fallen very far. Maybe a doctor lost everything to alcohol. So when he tells me his story about not drinking and this and that, I pay attention. Or when he tells me his story about how he made his money and how he lost everything, I pay attention. Because it can easily happen. You know, I've told you guys a long time ago the story of Thomas Durant going out and creating the railroad, building the freaking railroad, and then freezing to death in Hell's Kitchen, New York. I've told you guys that story about him a long time ago on the channel. The man went and fought the elements, the plains, the Indians. You know, he went and did all that. He went through all that, Comanche, Apache. I mean, you name it. He went through all that territory out west to create the railroad, survived all of it just to be left broke and die in New York, you know, in a shack. I would listen to his advice. I would listen to his story. I think it's a great one. I would listen to anybody that's actually done it and lost it. Maybe they just never had the energy to get back up and do it again. I don't know. So far, I've done it. I've lost it, and I'm trying to get back. I've never been a millionaire. I've mentioned that before, but I've definitely operated some businesses. I pulled in 6 figures. I've lost it. I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get back to where I'm going. And that's something that, so yeah, most definitely, man, most definitely. Does everything align, you know, with what these people are saying, what they tell you, especially right now in this world where so many people are talking? Is what they're saying aligning? I do not listen to a lot of creators. I do not listen to a lot of people. You know, you got people on here that'll tell you how to grow your channel, but their channel is not grown. Go look around. You guys know I'm telling the truth. How, you know, you'll look on something and it'll say how to get, you know, X amount of followers. And it's like, well, you don't have that many followers. How to do this. And it's like, well, you're not doing that. So I stay in my lane. I only talk about what I know about. And as I mature and as I grow, my conversation will change. But I stay in my lane. If I haven't done it, I don't talk about it. I'll tell you straight up, I don't know. I'm not scared to tell you I don't know, but I'll go find the answer. I'll brainstorm with you. If you took one of my coaching calls, this hasn't happened yet, but I do have a client over in Germany. And so sometimes I have to sit there and look things up with him because I'm not a German citizen. So that makes sense. But as far as US based, if it hasn't happened yet, but if you got on one of my coaching calls and I don't know, then we're not going to get off that call till we figure it out together. Hands down, plain and simple, can't be any more clear than that. We will figure it out together. It hasn't had to happen yet, but that's how far I'm willing to go. I'm not just going to leave you hanging. So again, I'm going to say that listen with your ears, but believe it with your eyes. Does it align? So many people talk about how bad they want it, but what are they doing? Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, they're out drinking, partying, BSing around, playing around. They're playing booty, chasing butt, chasing whatever, smoking weed, drinking too much. So yeah, go ahead and tell me how bad you want it while you sit there and smoke your joint, smoke your blunt, you know, suck down your beers. You know, go ahead and tell me how bad you want it, because you ain't going to make it. You don't want it bad enough. If you're doing that, if you can't keep a sober mind, it ain't going to happen. It's going to be very, very difficult for you. Very difficult for you. It really is. I have to operate on pure clarity. Very difficult. Last thing I'll touch on, because you only asked for 3, and I know this is kind of bouncing around, and these were 3 quick spur of the moments that I just thought of in the comment section. This was not like something very, very detailed, but you guys know I don't run on a script, but I thought these were decent. So I'm going to go back over the first 2 real fast. Everything you've been taught is a lie. Remember that. Everything you have been taught is a lie. Listen with your ears, but believe with your eyes. Listen with your ears, but believe with your eyes. Everything you've been taught is a lie to keep you wrapped up into the system, spinning your wheels, playing the game. Money is not real. Money is not real. Listen with your ears, but believe it with your eyes. Take that advice in, but what you see, does it align with what they're saying? Does it align with what they're saying? Believe it with your eyes. The last one is there is a higher power. Whatever that looks like to you. Believe in something. There is a God. There is a higher being. There is something around all of us right now. And as you age, that gets more real. It gets more serious. And this is why I tell people to stay away from alcohol. And we'll tap on that in a second. But there is a higher power. There is some divine power out there. It's out there. And I don't know what you believe in. Does not matter to me, but you need to believe in something. It does not matter. I believe in all religions. I think they are all true. And I think that they serve the people that serve them. I 100% believe in Muhammad. I 100% believe in Jesus. I believe in Buddha. I believe in all of them. I think they were all here. Who am I to say any different? Who am I to go around the world telling other people that they are wrong? I think they are all real. I think they are all true. I think they are all sons of God, daughters of God. I'm sure there's so many religions out there that I don't even know about. I mean, there's like 1,000 of them out there, literally, that I don't even know about, that I haven't even talked about or read about or heard about. There's so many out there. I can't say that every religion is true, but I do believe that the main ones, the main characters that we are taught about, I believe those people existed. I believe that they were great speakers of their time, great philosophers of their time, very stoic, deep thinking men and women of their time. Who am I to say any different? Who are you? Who are any of you to go around telling other people from different walks of life that their religion is not real? I believe in them all. I believe in the universe. I believe the wind blows, the birds play. I don't litter. I don't throw trash on the ground. When you throw trash on the ground, you're tearing up the homes of squirrels and rabbits and birds. And I don't do that. I don't do things of that nature. I try to leave this place as clean as possible. You know, leave it the way you found it, kind of thing. I don't do that. I don't consider myself to be a tree hugging type of man. I do see the need that we would need to take down trees and lumber and this and that, but I do believe what we take, we need to replace. This world that we are in, this realm, there's a lot more to it than what we know. They say that we only use 1% of our brains, and I 100% believe that, because the more you educate yourself and the more you really start to level up, you're going to start to tap into different things that you never knew existed within yourself. I can't make you believe this. I'm just telling you to start educating, because there is a lot of yourself that you don't know. And the only way you're going to find that, for one, I would turn off all the noise of social media. I would get the hell away from social media. It's garbage. If you're not on here for money, for a business, I'd stay off of it. I'm serious, guys, to each and every one of you. If you're not on social media for an actual purpose, I'd get off of it. And one way that you can, if you feel like you need it because of family or friends or whatever it is, one way that you can do it is to delete the apps on your phone and only use a desktop version. It's different. I get it, but it still allows you to be interactive and only use a desktop version. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. I found that very inconvenient, so I just got rid of it altogether at the time. Now I use it as a business. It's a business tool. I don't doom scroll. I don't sit there and just scroll and waste my time. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. It's not my thing to just sit there and scroll. It's a business. So I'm going to tell you to get, it's very noisy out here. It's a very noisy world. These platforms have made it worse. Everybody's a creator. Everybody's a weatherman. Everybody's a preacher. Everybody's whatever. So, you know, and I get it, man. I've looked at other content creators that are giving, you know, trying to get involved in coaching and things like that. I've looked at them as well. There's some good ones out there, but there's some bad ones, man. There's some really, really bad ones out there. And I hope that you guys don't consider me as a bad one, but there are some bad ones out there, man. And I will tell you to stay away. And that's also going to go back to, you know, listen with your listen with your ears, but believe it with your eyes. Is that what this person online telling you? Does it align? You know, you take somebody like myself, for instance, my story has not changed. I don't run on a script. My story has not changed. It just is what the person tell you. Does it align? It's things like that. You got to really pay attention. A lot of snake oil out there, man. A lot of snake oil. So I just want to say again, man, that there is a higher power. Whatever you believe in does not matter to me, but you need to believe in something. And there is greater forces at work out here than what people talk about. You're not going to find it in your mainstream Christian church. You're not going to find it, or whatever religion you are. There's a lot of them that will not mention things like that. There is more happening on this planet, in this realm, than we can even see. There's energy all around us, which is going to tap me into why you should stay away from alcohol. Why you need to stay away from alcohol. Stay away from alcohol. And the main reason that I believe in this, guys, I've spent years drinking heavily, way too much. And I knew for me to get to where I wanted to go, it could not come with me. I don't consider myself to be sober. If I did want to drink, I would have a drink, but I know the poor decisions that are made around it. Listen, we operate on a vibration. Humans are vibrational frequency beings. There is an energy field around us. And you either have a strong magnetic pull, people constantly gravitate and are attracted to you. And that's where you're going to have to level up your character. And you're going to have to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm attracting a lot of people, but I only want the best. You're going to have to do things like that. I can't, Mike Tyson said it. I mentioned that quote before, but if you're a friend to everybody, you're an enemy to yourself. If you are a friend to everybody, you're an enemy to yourself. Mike Tyson. Drinking alcohol 100% lowers your vibration. And we all move and operate on a frequency, and we attract people to us. Well, that's how men attract women. That's why women are attracted to me or you, or vice versa. Men are attracted to certain types of women, especially if you're a high vibrating woman. We all operate on that. The way you raise your vibration is by leveling up your freaking meat suit. You start to work out, personal development, self-help. You do what you need to do. You level yourself up. It's just like a character in a game. If we're in a simulation and this is a game, then you level up your character. Level it up. Slows you down. Alcohol 100% slows you down. It slows me down. I cannot drink and execute properly. Nothing will get done. Nothing will get done. I could drink tonight, and then I have goals for tomorrow. They won't get done. A few beers in, I get a major headache. Not while I'm drinking, but the next day. The next day, I'm dehydrated as hell. I have a major headache. I just sluggish. I feel like shit. Alcohol is horrible. There's not a lot of reward to it. I do not run around telling people, oh, I'm sober. I say I don't drink. So if you're dealing with alcohol problems, I know a lot of people are, just say, I don't drink. Be done with it. And when people ask you, and if they give you a lot of shit for not drinking, those aren't your people. I don't drink. I don't claim to be sober. If I wanted to have a drink, I would have a drink, but I don't drink. I have way more going on in life than alcohol just can't come with me. For where I'm trying to go, it does not align. Water aligns. Physical fitness aligns. I need to lay off the cereal. I need to, I will go, I will eat some cereal. I need to lay off stuff like that. I'm getting a little gut, all this gut and no butt. Man, I need to lay off junk. Alcohol does not align. It lowers your vibration. It lowers your frequency. It gives you poor judgment. It lowers your standards. You go out, you go to the bar, you go to the club, your standards are low, you have poor judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you end up making some very poor choices. You might take somebody home that you normally wouldn't have. You might drive drunk, get in trouble, wreck your car. You might, whatever. You might hurt your kids. You might hurt your family. You might hurt somebody else. And so, I'm not preaching. I'm just stating the obvious. Another thing, at 100%, it dries out your skin. I told you guys it dehydrates you. It freaking dries out your skin very bad. In the wintertime, I already dry out. I become a crusty cracker in the wintertime. I dry out bad. So I got to stay hydrated. I got to keep my skin hydrated internally and externally. I got to drink enough water. I have to use lotions and oils and things of that nature. I have to. 1000%, I have to. And this is where I always promote the freaking, you go down the black aisle in Walmart for the white people that never go there because they think they're not supposed to use those products. You better. They're way better than ours. Those products are 1,000% better than ours. Go over there and get the lotion, the cocoa butter. Go over there and get everything, the natural oils. Go get that stuff. Go get it and just start rubbing it. Man, you rub it all over. Rub it all over. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Like, damn, RCE was right. That motherfucker got me greasy and feeling good. Alcohol increase your risk tolerance, man. Again, that's where you start driving drunk. That's where you just don't care about things. The things that you normally wouldn't do, you would do it under the influence of alcohol. It's just stupid shit. 1,000%, man. It heightens bad choices. But my main thing, and I want to really harp on this, is that we are vibrational beings, and it lowers your vibration. Will I slip? And I want to plug in the magical frequency. I want to plug her channel in. I'll leave a link for that once I upload this video, but I will leave a link for that. But I want to plug her in. She has a great channel, and if you watch this to the end, I think that you might do something, throw something out there about alcohol and lowering your frequency, because she can explain it way better than I do. This is her field. This is her field, guys. Go check it out. But we are vibrational beings. There is an energy field around each and every one of us. There is an unseen field of energy all over this earth. She can probably explain this way better than I ever could, because this is what she does. If you're interested in any type of conversation or information like that, she has a great channel, very valuable information. That's the magical frequency. I will leave a link for her below. But consuming alcohol, you operate different, you move different. You're not able to execute and do the things that you need to do for your life to move forward. You will not climb the mountain of success under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Told you guys that a lot. I'm not going to beat that into you guys. I think each and every one of you are old enough to understand. Will I fail? It's very possible one day in life that I will have a drink, but it ain't going to be today, and it ain't going to be tomorrow. It ain't going to be next week. I got too much going on. Life is going really good. I have too much going on. I am consumed with work. I have too much work to where alcohol does not align. Does not align. Some of you guys were asking me, I told you guys I would show you the watch that my son got me. This is it. It's like a $350 watch, just a Citizen watch, leather band. Picked that up for Christmas one time. Very, very simple little, just elegant little watch. Very nice. It's a solar watch. You got to put it in the sun. It keeps it recharged. You don't have to put it in the sun every day, but I'd say like every 90 days or whatever, you need to toss it in the sun and just let it get a little bit and recharge. But if you wear it out, obviously, and you're outside a lot, it's going to get a lot of sun off of your wrist. So there's that. It's a great little watch. And so we went and got the solar collection. We went and started buying all the Citizen solar watches after he got me this one. This was the first one. After he got me this one right here, we went and got started just collecting the solar watches. Love them. Love them. I love them. They're great. They're for anybody interested in image. I've been asked, if you guys made it this far, man, I've been asked to start tapping into image for men. If you guys would like me to do that, please leave it in the comments below. I do have suits and ties. I have watches. I have things. I do. RCE got some swag, man. I got some swag. I can clean up nice. But yeah, if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely leave it in the comments below. And I have no problem talking about different things. A lot of times it's really just as simple as shoes and watch. Have on a clean shirt, have on clean pants, make sure everything fits proper. Shoes and watch, they'll make or break it. Last but not least, I did start a Patreon. I'm still working on the channel, but I will leave a link for that as well. If you guys want to go over there and subscribe to that, you don't have to, don't go over there. You'll know when it's time to actually get involved in the subscriptions. But I mean, if you just want to go over there and follow the page, just so you have that information available to you, feel free to go do that. I am still learning the platform, so I do not recommend that you go over there and go deep into it unless you're trying to like force me into it. So if people start paying, then I got to go. I have to do what I say I'm going to do. There's that. But I do have a Patreon, and so for all those questions that people try to get me to expose, you want to see how much money I got? You want to see what my investments look like? You want to see the things that I do in my personal life? For all those things that people want me to expose to the masses, it'll be over there. You want me to open up my safe and let you see what's inside of it? It'll be over there. Those types of videos will be there. Because see, here's the deal. For those that have made it to the end, those people that ask me those very immature questions in the comment section, they're never going to buy nothing. They're never going to smash the like button. They're never going to, they probably didn't even watch it to the end of the video. But if I'm going to have to expose myself to the masses, it's over there. And there's going to be a lot of perks with my Patreon, okay, for the members that get there. I got 3 different setups on it right now. Each one of them does have its own set of values. But for those that are really, really going to be in, I'm not sure how I'm going to go with. So I'm still working the kinks out. At first, I just wanted to run it for serious investors that were on the channel. I just wanted to run it for that. But then I started thinking about those that aren't ready and want to try and get to that next level and want to try to keep moving and really need that extra little bit. So if you don't, or if you can't afford the one-on-one coaching, if you need a little more, then that's what this is for. It's going to get you there. There's different tiers. It allows you to be able to talk to me, allows you to get involved in group chats, things of that nature right there. So again, I'm still building that platform. I'm still learning that platform. So feel free to go over there and follow my page on that. I'll share the link below, but that is where I'm going to expose myself. I will not expose myself on YouTube and out to the masses to a bunch of people that are never going to do shit. Just being honest. They'll never hit the like button. They'll never, whatever. So I'm not going to expose myself to those people. So the Patreon is coming. I've been asked to create that multiple times. So, you know, I'm making it finally. That's coming. It's coming up. Merch will be coming out. A lot of little things will be coming out. Just got a lot of things in the works, guys. It's just slow. I'm on civilian time. It ain't RCE's world. I'm on their time, man. I'm on civilian time. I'm sure they're all off today. You know, it's Monday. I think today's Martin Luther King Day. They're all, yeah. Monday, Martin Luther King Day. They are all off today. And you know what? With that being said, let me make sure that I'm not tripping. With that being said, let me see real fast. Give me 1 second if you made it this far. Yep, Monday, Martin Luther King Day. That's right, man. Shout out to him. One of the greatest speakers of well, I can't say my lifetime, but definitely I've heard nothing but great things about the, I mean, I wasn't born in that era, but obviously shout out to that man. One of the greatest leaders, speakers, motivators. I mean, you know, when people ask like where things like this came from, it came from people like him. That's where you get coaching from. That's where you get TD Jakes. If there would never be, you know what I'm saying? He paved the way for things like that. So anyways, man, I'm not going to harp on that too much, but shout out to that man, his family. I know they won't watch this video, but still shout out to them. Other than that, man, you guys have a great freaking day. Jump over to the Patreon. Again, also check out the Magical Frequency. Check out her page if you're interested in any of that good old vibrational type of information. She gives a lot of good stuff, way better than I could ever talk about. So other than that, man, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you and talk to you soon. Take care. Oh, and I'll probably I might jump on live later. I might hop on live and then holler at you guys a little bit later. We'll see. But other than that, man, you guys have a great freaking day. Talk to you later.